Seeking English, S.A.T. Workbook, page 419, problem 2, no calculate, and you should not need one. This question refers to the same graph as the previous question, which I described in the previous video, so I'm not going to describe it very much again. The question is, a review of the financial records revealed that the monthly costs were actually 50% higher than the amounts reported in the chart above. Based on this new information, which months were sales equal to costs? Okay, now what they describe is a situation where if you corrected for this error, those lines would intersect in two particular months. Not correcting, the lines won't intersect on those 2 months, but they will show in a particular relationship. That relationship is that the total space between the bottom of the graph and the point where the dotted line goes through should be cut such that 1/3 of that space is between the solid line and the dotted line, and 2/3 of that space should be below the solid line. I'm gonna explain this several different ways, just to make sure you absolutely know what I'm saying here. Okay, the space between the solid line and the dotted line should be half as large as the space below the solid line. The space below the solid line should be twice as large as the space between the solid line and the dotted line. Okay, there's probably some other way to explain it. I've probably explained it enough. Okay, that's what you're looking for. That's the relationship in gaps that you are looking for. Your answers, option answers, are A, January and February; B, January and March; C, February and May; D, January and May. And you'll notice January appears 3 times, February appears twice, May appears twice, March appears 1 time. So if you found that it was March, you would probably be done. But if it were not March, you'd still have a lot of work to do. So this is kind of a dilemma. Things I would not suggest trying first would be February and May. Looking at them first, not much of an advantage. The possible advantage with January is that if January does not fit the description, then the answer has to be February and May. It has to be answer C. Okay, so let's take a look. And what does it say here? January shows the lines don't cross. So the lower line is 10 and the upper line is 15. That actually fits. So that didn't work. All I was able to do was eliminate February and May, since they wouldn't have 3 of these months in the question. So February and May is out as one of the answers, because January is a good answer. Okay. So February is January, February was the other option. Let's take a look at February. Is 15 on the bottom and something over 25 on the top, and that is not 2 to 1. That is 3 to 2. So February's off the list. And we had already eliminated letter C, and now we have eliminated letter A. So our choices are letter B, January and March, and January and May. The next one is March. Space is 20 on the bottom and 25 on the top, which is that's 4 to 1. So that's absolutely not the correct answer. Okay. So by default, what do we have? Is it January and May? We don't have to look at April at all, so don't do that. Don't look at that. May shows 20 on the bottom and 30 on the top, which is a 2 to 1 relationship. So that confirms for me what we already reached by elimination, which is January and May. Letter D is the correct answer. Okay. I keep stressing, not everyone is good at reading graphs. So if you're watching these videos and say, why does he go on and on about these graphs? It means maybe this lesson is not as important for you. Okay. Although it's worth doing. It's worth looking at just once, just to make sure that you're getting it right. It's a tiny bit of practice isn't going to hurt you. But some people have a terrible time reading graphs, and they're otherwise very intelligent, but graphs just seem to confuse them. And that's not me, but I'm sympathetic to those people, and I do want to help them, and I do have various ways to help them. So if that's you, don't be shy. Let me know. We will go over these graph problems again and again and again until you get what you need out of them. Thank you.